This segment is sponsored by Virginia Peanuts. From sweet to savory, there's one ingredient that can completely transform your cooking. Chef and lifestyle expert Parker Wallace is here, and she's going to show us how to elevate everyday dishes using Virginia Peanuts. Parker, this looks beautiful, and I always love you being here because you give the best tips.
Thank you so much. Well, I'm thrilled to be partnering with Virginia Peanuts because it's National Peanut Month.
Yes.
So let's talk about the celebration of flavor and texture. Peanuts are also a nutrient powerhouse, you guys. Like, they've got protein that they're loaded with. They're also a low glycemic food, which means that it will keep your blood sugar stable because they're digested slower. So really good snack and an ingredient for people who are at risk for diabetes or diabetic.
Good to know. And they taste so great.
And they taste delicious. So let's talk about breakfast first.
Okay.
So I'm doing a twist on a banana and peanut butter sandwich.
Okay.
So we are taking croissant bread, which is lovely. I've never used this before. Flatten it out.
Okay.
So it's
Just
really
use your hand.
Yep. And then I've whipped some peanut butter in the food processor. You can do it in the blender.
Okay.
Just put a layer there, and then we're going to add some banana. You can add as much as you'd like. I like to do a layer just on half, and then we're just going to roll it up. And push it together as you're rolling it so it stays together, and it really just
stays
put. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we're going to put it in our egg wash.
Now, what's in the egg wash?
I like to add in, I do egg and then a little bit of cinnamon sugar. Then we're going to pop this bad boy into our pan and just let that go on all sides until it's melty and just creamy in the middle. Perfect. And then this is what they look like when you're finished.
Oh, wow.
Now, we like to go a little over the top here over here at Parker Street.
Yes.
So let's put a little bit of cream cheese frosting.
Yum.
Oh, yeah.
Breakfast or dessert, this looks like to me.
Breakfast or dessert, and you've got to have the peanut brittle. So we're going to add in a little bit of the peanut brittle on top, and this is just, it's breakfast for dessert, dessert for breakfast.
Or it looks great for guests.
Yes.
It looks fancy. I love that.
Fancy enough for guests, easy enough for a weeknight breakfast.
Love that.
Or weeknight, a weekday breakfast.
There you go. Or
anytime,
really. Anytime, really. I love that.
And then let's talk about this appetizer. It's a really, again, unique combination. We're doing crostini, again, with some of the whipped peanut butter. And then we're adding a slice of Virginia ham.
I never thought to put that together.
And apple butter. Oh my gosh, a little crushed peanuts.
This is
on
very
top.
Virginia here.
This is perfect.
Yes.
This is like Virginia bite,
So
right?
cute.
The perfect bite.
I love it.
You get the sweet and the savory, crunchy, creamy.
I
love it. Checking
Great
all
for
the boxes.
kids, but also, again, for guests.
Yeah.
Fancy little snack.
As we're getting our French toast going here,
there we go.
I like to add butter in there. So
of course,
continuing to cook that.
Yeah.
And then let's talk about crab cakes taken to a whole new level of delicious with peanuts.
Wow.
So I like to serve crab cakes with romesco. Romesco is like a pesto made with red peppers.
Okay.
So roasted red pepper,
Yes.
you have a little bit of red wine vinegar, you emulsify it with olive oil.
Okay.
And some smoked paprika, a little hot paprika in there.
This is right here.
But we've added in roasted peanuts. And so it gives it, try it.
Try this.
So it gives it this really luscious, nutty, exotic flavor profile. When I first tasted it, I was like, your palate takes
So
a moment to
unique.
just kind of,
It's like mild but delicious.
Yes, and then you taste that
Yes.
nuttiness at the end, that note.
And the texture. I love it. And then you can just serve it with anything, but you've got crab cakes here.
They're also great on burgers. I mean, chicken, really, fish, anything.
Yeah, wow, so delicious. This is amazing. All right, let's go back to our...
So now that we've got her simmering in the butter, do it on all sides until it's perfectly brown. And then what I love about these is that you can actually make them ahead. Pop them in the air fryer.
Oh, yeah.
And then they're ready.
Yeah, so easy. All of these things I feel like
make it so easy because they're luscious and
Yeah.
they're crunchier. They've got more flavor and they're bigger than any other peanuts in the country. So
Really?
Virginia
Interesting.
really is superior.
you have me convinced you can put Virginia peanuts on anything.
Yes!
Parker, thank you so much.
Thank
This was so much fun.
Thank you so much for having me.
Of course. Be sure to look for recipe inspiration on aboutpeanuts.com and follow Parker on social at Parker's Plate for more delicious recipes and hosting tips. Thanks again.